Alright, so for the first thing, I'm just going to throw a basic mug. Just cut off a slab of mud that size. Get it nice and centered. Take a little bit of water, stick it out, and I'm pushing with this arm and just in that direction. So I'm locking my arm into my side over there. So that way I'm able to push the clay all to the middle and get it centered. Meanwhile, I'll take this hand, be pushing straight down from the top, pressing it. I'll do a little bit of just push up, down, pressing it, making sure that the base will be nice and solid and hopefully it won't crack up, guys. So I'm going to now center the mill by bringing it up to a cone, and this is centering all my clay up towards the middle, so when I open it won't be off balance. So I just push that back down, and I do that 2-3 times, nice and centered before I start making anything.
That's okay.
And I just keep dunking my hands.
Actually, the bottom was really
Bucket of water up here. Keep my hands nice and slick so they just glide right along the clay. And don't grab. So I can make a nice, smooth. So now I'm going to take what I compressed here. I'm going to make it to like a dome shape. So that way when I open, it'll open nice and out and there won't be any excess. So when I open, I keep one hand on the outside and then one finger right down to the middle and just drill a hole straight down the middle. And then I pull straight back. Now I'm going to make this have a little bit of a bowl to the bottom. So I'm going to pull up a little bit as I am pulling back so it has a nice round shape down in the bottom, which you probably can't see with the camera, but trust me, there's a nice round shape down there. What I'm then going to do is I'm going to be switching my hands position, so this one's not going to be the outside, it's going to the inside, and this hand will be going to the outside. And I'll be putting more pressure on the outside. And I'm going to start pulling the clay up. That's my first pull. So make sure everything's nice and wet. Collar. Do that again. Except when I try to pull more this time. So I'm just going to start off by first pulling just a basic cylinder before I add any shape to it, just to get some height. Make sure everything's nice, centered, and even. And then, when I'm done with that, that's when I'll start working mostly from the inside to make shape. Push that, and actually push it a little bit more on the inside so it flared out some. So, whenever you're pulling up, if you put pressure on the inside, it's going to flare out. If you put pressure on the outside, it's going to go in. So if I was to take my finger, just push it in here on the side, you can see how it's leaving a divot. So that's how you can form the shape from a nice cylinder. So that's why I tend to like to start out just a cylinder and not pull the form straight away. Also try to thin it out. Nice and thin, make sure I have a healthy amount of lip. So I want to make a nice round lip so it's comfortable in your mouth later when you're drinking out of it. Which I've got a little bit of excess for what I would do for a mug. So I'm going to take my pen tool and I'm just going to trim some of this off. So I just go on one side and slowly let the pen tool go in and it will cut. Little ring, nice even ring. Just go back over with the fingers, smooth that out. And get a little bit more of what's down here at the base. Pull it up. So take it off so that way I won't have so much down at the base wasted. one of my tools I use for just scraping stuff off. So I'm just going down near the bottom. Just going to scrape some of this excess off because all that's not going to be pulled up. And just smooth out down there. That was my rib tool. So now I'm going to start defining the shape a little bit more. So I'm just going to go for a bit of a belly down at the bottom with a bit of a flare at the top. I have enough here I can leave for a taller footer that I will do later in the trimming stage. But for now I will get it set for that shape. So for that I typically try to make sure there's not very much down the bottom. So push all that in. Pull it up into the main body of the mug. So I don't want all that excess down the bottom because it's just going to get trimmed off later. It's going to take longer to dry. So I'm just going to go ahead and push that in a bit. Work it around the inside. So now I'm going to be primarily pushing from the inside in order to make it belly out. So it's going to take and go inside and then start noticing it to flare to belly out. I do this for vases, I do it for mugs. It's how I start widening my shape. It's getting a little dry in there, so I'm starting to grab some a little water. Back in. I'd say it's a pretty good shape. This is a fairly large mug. Might even just turn this into a vase, to be honest. It's a little bit big. Just going to collar. This is called collaring, where you just put pressure pretty much on all sides and you can help push it back in if you feel like you flared out too much. So this was a little bit out more than I wanted. So there's a little bit of water down the bottom. I don't want to leave that. That'll be disastrous later. So I'm just going to wring out my sponge where it's pretty dry. Just going to take that down there. Let it soak some of that water up. Pull it back out. Looks like I missed some. Thank you.
Yeah, I would like.
Just make sure all that's dried out good.
Just not push down on the inside.
How do you pull it?
I actually use a sponge to do it.
I'm just going
So
to...
turn the wheel however fast you think is good.
I'm going to turn this into a vase because
That is a sponge.
I don't really feel like making a mug this big. So I'm just going to go ahead and collar this in. So that way I'll have a gaping hole up top. Make sure I keep smoothing as I go, pulling. I like to make sure that I'm keeping my forms as thin as I possibly can because it saves on clay and makes it lighter. So I've been trying to make sure that I throw a lot thinner. And this is called throwing, by the way, this whole process of being on the wheel. Not spinning or whatever else people might think it's throwing. Not 100% sure why it's called throwing, but that's what it is. So I just call it what it is. I'm going to take the sponge to help. I do some of my pulling with a sponge, very rarely, but sometimes I do. You get different effects with using a sponge rather than your fingers, but I personally, for some reason, just like using my fingers most of the time. Just going to collar this a little bit more. Because it's a little bulky. Don't want it to be too fat looking. just gonna take. Sometimes I like on some pots it's just to leave a few like rings from my fingers. It looks interesting with the glaze, depending on the glaze I use. Sometimes I don't, but. And I typically take a sponge on my lip just to smooth it out, round it out. And there's a few areas that need a little less smoothing. Alright. Just gotta trim this excess off the bottom. And then for cutting it off the wheel, a little bit of water on there. Just got a little bit from the bucket and put it down here. Take my wire tool, just cut straight under the bottom. And I do it a couple times, back and forth, until it starts moving. And then get underneath, lift it up, and I'll set it on a bat. Hey Daniel, you can turn it off now. And there we go, that's it.